Look, I am misplacing everything, Kylie, and I am live. I'm burning water. How you burn water? You guys, welcome to the channel. If you guys are new, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. If you guys have already subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. We're burning water over here. I'm gonna smudge you up back there. Smudge you up. Maybe that'll help you locate the thumbs up button. And they gone. They come in, they go. They come in, they go. Today's reading is, I'm inspired to do this reading from another reader and a subscriber. I thought it was just me going through this shit, but apparently not. Apparently I'm not the only one going through this shit. I saw a reader the other day going through some of these same things. I'm subscribed to her channel. The name of her channel is Empress Rain Tarot. Like, what in the actual fuck is even going on right now? Why are the twin flames and the light workers, why are they getting hit so hard right now? She wasn't the only one that I saw going through things. Like, I've seen other readers, and you know, they give descriptions as to what they think it is and why they think it is. Like, get the fuck out of here with all the anger and the hostility and using up the light worker, taking the light worker's kindness for weakness and stupidity. Is like, what in the actual fuck is even going on? That last reading I did, well, I don't think it was the last one, but it was the Get Up, Stand Up. And I was seeing, you know, where you're checking these people, you're checking them, you're telling them what you think, and maybe, you know, maybe you've come at them sideways a little bit. I was talking about how today we're different people. Today we're not gonna come back and give them the business and bite their heads off, and we've healed some things, and we've evolved, and we're not going to react to things like how we would have reacted in the past. But now I'm kind of like, are we being fucked with because they know that we're sweet and kind and nice, and we've done a shit ton of fucking work on ourselves, and we try to see the good in everybody? So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what the reason behind it is. And actually, I really don't give a fuck what the reason behind it is. The light workers, the twin flames, the readers, have been through a lot. We didn't just start reading because, oh, well, you know, we just thought we, you know, play blackjack over here, right? We've been through some things. We've worked on some things, and it ain't easy getting up here either. It's not easy getting up here and, you know, talking to people and trying to help people. It's more than just flipping a fucking card like, oh yeah, this is your person, and they're gonna come, you know, knock on your door, and you're gonna live happily ever after. It's more than that. You have to do the motherfucking work. You have to do the fucking work. Some people don't want to do the work. They want a reader to tell them that, you know, everything's gonna be motherfucking beautiful. That's That's what they want to hear, but they don't want to put in the work to make that shit happen. So then they'll look at the reader like the reader is arrogant or smart ass or, oh, you're better than me. No, because we was right there where that person was struggling, making bad choices, making bad decisions. The only difference between the light worker, the twin flame, the reader, the only difference between the ones that think that we're better than them and us is we've been there. We've been there. We couldn't get to here if we hadn't been there. I don't know. It's just like, why are we going through these situations right now? Why are we finding that these people are fake ass fucking friends, fake ass fucking family members, fake ass husbands and boyfriends and girlfriends and lovers, and it's like, we saw it, we felt it, we knew it, we had empathy because we know what it felt like when we was going through it. So we give these people the benefit of the doubt. The light workers are tired of giving people the benefit of the doubt. The light workers are really kind of like, you know what? You can fuck right off. Don't bring that shit over. And the thing of it is, the light workers have said it more than once. Don't bring that over here. Don't bring your bullshit over here. I'm trying to live a calm and peaceful life today. And I'm not any better than anybody else. I don't want to live that life anymore. That life was full of drama and fighting and arguing and, phone ringing off the hook and 3:00 in the morning drunk phone calls. I just think that the light workers, the twin flames, the people that are having these awakenings, they just don't want their peace being interrupted anymore. It's fine. It's all fine and good and cool. You want to stay back there and get fucked up, hang out in bars and get up under one to get over another and sit in front of the news and believe that bullshit and be drama, gossip, this and that's fine. If you want to live that life, that's fine. But maybe you ought to get off of people's channels or get off of people's phone lines, because those people, they're trying to evolve. They're trying to evolve, not stay in the same old shit. Like, I kind of thought I was the only one going through it. Hey, girl. Hey. Happy Saggy. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, be safe. Be safe. Positive attitude makes lots of fat tips, right? And a smile too. They don't like the resting bitch face at the bar, right? They don't like the resting bitch face. They want the crazy bartender mixing drinks with a smile on her face, like the fucking Joker over here, like I'm fucking crazy mixing cocktails. Because if you get in your zone, why are you so mad? Bitch, I'm focused. Get it, unscrew it. Happy Saggy, I'm kind of on a rant right now because I'm seeing it in the collective. Like, it's not just me. I see other readers going through this shit too. I see light workers going through it. I see twin flames going through it. And it's like, some of the things I think too, like what people don't understand about us is we're feelers, right? So if you're talking shit about us, right? But then smiling in our face, hey girl, we feel that shit. We feel it, and we might not know exactly where it's coming from in the moment. Like, who the fuck has my name in their fucking mouth and why? I bring no drama to anybody's life. I don't do that shit. I try to be a good person. And I was like, mind my own business and stay over. Kylie, it's me and Kylie over here. I don't try to do anything but be a positive reinforcement in people's lives. And I think that the light workers is getting like, hey, fuck you. I don't know. I did pull a little pre-shuffle, and yeah, we're seeing things that we were in denial about before. We're seeing things that we were in denial about before. And I don't even know if it was actually denial, as it was more like, because we come so far. April's come so far. Happy Saggie's come so far. I've come so far. That coming so far took a lot of hard work, right? So then when we meet people that it's not that we're better than them, we're vibrating on a different frequency. Hey, you have a great night at work, and thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. I hope you make $600 in there tonight. I hope you walk out with 600 cash. Not even hope. You got this, girl. You got this. Make that fucking money. But the light workers is like where we know that we dealt with some bullshit. We know we dealt with some toxic, narcissistic crap. We've, used drugs. We've used alcohol. We've been used. We've went through everything that other people that are in tough spots have gone through. And we're not there anymore. We're not there anymore. And we don't want to get drugged back into it. We don't want to get drugged back into it. It's like this test or something. It's like a test. How are we going to react to it today, right? We're not going to react to it the way that we used to. But we're also kind of getting pushed to no, the fuck you're not. No. So maybe this is just about like balance, right? Like balance. How do we keep a healthy boundary without completely going the fuck off? How do we know the difference between like, I don't know, it just seems like over the past few months, every time I give somebody the benefit of the doubt, they show me why I was doubting. They show it to me. And it's like, I don't know. I think what I'm trying to get at today is, how do we move away from the energy of we're not going to be angry, right? We're not going to get pissed, cuss people out. But at the same time, well, wait a second. I don't know. Does that make sense? Am I wording that right, April? Because it's like, it's in my mind. I know what it is I'm trying to say, but I don't know if I'm articulating it right. She just got out of the shower. She's so fresh and so clean. Is that making sense? The balance, right? The balance to where Kylie dyed her hair the other day, y'all. It is fire engine red. It is fire engine red. She was just in here. She drew on that pumpkin. Happy Saggy, y'all had to go to work. Happy Saggy had to go to work. But yeah, I saw you guys. I saw several readers on YouTube going through the same thing. And it's like, okay, I'm not the only one. I am not the only one. So I kind of I wanted to get into it and maybe shed some light on things, or like finding the balance. I think it's what it comes down to, y'all, is finding the balance in the situation, that we cannot allow our goodness and our kindness to be mistaken for stupidity. But we don't want to clock the fuck out either, right? Can y'all see her red hair? Y'all see it? Can y'all see Kylie's red hair? It turned out so pretty. It's actually, I don't think the camera is really doing it justice. Kylie, you want to peek your head in the camera and show them how pretty your red hair is? Just one at like bedtime. You want to pop your head? You see her hair, y'all? It's so red.
It says adults take 2 capsules 3 times daily with food.
Yeah, just take one. Yeah, just take one. It's really red, right? Thank you. She is fierce. She is fierce. So thank you. She's gorgeous. Thank you. So yeah, that's I want to look at. I want to look at some things like, how do we do that? Because we don't want to get pushed over, right? We don't want to get pushed over, but we also don't want to get into a space where we can't trust anybody either, right? Put this back this way. That's not the way that it was, but I pull for the collective. I got sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. You know, first thing I thought when I saw the sunglasses was shade. Shady motherfuckers. I got coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. I feel like some of our friends aren't really our friends. Mask was at the bottom of the deck, not showing true feelings, hide, personify. Did I say that right? Personify, pretend, dilute, gaslighting. What followed that was the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. What followed that was mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. These people that aren't our friends, or they act like they're our friends, these people that maybe they're family, maybe it's coworkers, maybe Millie, it's happening left and right. It's happening left and right. I've had it in my personal space. I've heard about it at work. I've seen other readers talking about it. I had to think the other day, because when it happened to me the other day, and it hurt, the purge, and it hurt, like I cried like, and then I got mad. And it took me probably about a week to go. I think it was 2 months ago. Y'all, I get fucking times and shit mixed up. I was sitting here saying the other night that the 313 was happening in 2019. That was 2020. I was saying some shit. I thought Dula Martin had been subscribed to me since 2020. No, that was last year. I get dates and shit all fucked around. And I think that's another thing too. When we start having these awakenings and we start ascending, like we kind of lose track of time. Like, and then that quote unquote near death experience, that really showed me that time doesn't exist. But anyway, I don't normally talk about my manifestations with anybody. I had this one friend that she really helped me to see that I had actually been manifesting for a long time. I just wasn't aware that I was doing it. So she gave me some more insights and tools and how to stay in that positive mind frame when you're trying to manifest things into your life. And she was also the one that had told me, you can't tell everybody. You can't tell everybody, because all it will take is one hater to throw a monkey wrench into your situation. And it's sad, because it's like we think that these people have our backs, our best interest. And then it's like, and then we start doing that thing. Why would somebody talk about me like that? Why would someone think that way about me? I've never done anything to show this person that I've only loved them. Why would they think that way? But see, even doing that, even going there, brings it back in, right? Because the thing of it is, if you know you didn't fuck that person over, if you know you've been good to that person, if you know you didn't do anything shitty to that person, then you have to say, thank you for moving them out of my way, because it's not about me, it's about them. We want to look at things and get in, because sometimes that's how we get closure, right? That's how we get closure. Looking at it like dissecting it. When the fact of the matter is, maybe God heard some things that you didn't hear. Maybe your guides and your loved ones was hearing some stuff that moved them out the way. I think it was about 2 months ago. But it was the 1st of August. It was the 1st of August, y'all. We had that full moon. I think it was a super moon. And I really don't talk about my manifestations very often, but I remember looking up at that moon, and I remember telling God, remove the people out of my life that no longer serve my highest good. Within a month, I lost 3 in 2 days. And then I had some more situations, and it's like, damn. I said what I said on my channel. I lost 6 subscribers. The following week, I think I gained 6 or 8, something like that. I started thinking, when we lose, we can't look at it like, what did I do wrong? How did this happen? How did I let that happen? How come I didn't follow my intuition? No, we got to look at it like, God is putting those people out of your life for a reason. We don't have to say, fuck you. We don't have to get shitty. I'm quick to do that. I'm quick to do that. We don't have to do that. We have to thank you for removing these people out of my life. And then we free up space for new people to come in, for people that they're not trying to use us up. They're not trying to dissect every fucking word that we say. They're not, these undercover fucking haters. Y'all with me? I pulled from the Witches Familiars deck. I got Ren, Awareness. I got Crab, Retreat. I got Elf, Mischief. And the thing of it is, Millie, we'll kick ourselves. We'll start to kick ourselves. I saw that. I knew that. And I think that's what I'm trying to get at here, to where we're not kicking ourselves, right? But following that initial, when you feel it and you're like, oh, instead of going, you're overreacting, you're overthinking, you're, excuse me, that person, they can't help that they had all this bullshit going on and traumas and this and that in their life. They haven't, they haven't healed that. So we can still, we had, yes, okay, you hurt. We know you hurt because we hurt too. That doesn't give you the right to be a shitbag. That doesn't give you the right to be jealous and envious of other people's growth and healing process because you're still down there doing the same goddamn thing. That's where we have to go, okay, send them love and keep it moving. Follow your initial gut instinct, but without judgment. I think that's what we have to get at, because if we don't, you guys will go back. We'll go in reverse and do that thing where we're emotionally unavailable. She did it, he did it, she did it, mom did it, dad did it, husband did it, wife did it, daughter did it, son did it. All these motherfuckers keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. So, you know what? I give up. I throw in the towel. No, I think we're being faced with a test right now. The next card I got was Crow, Sovereignty. And shit rolls downhill, right? Shit rolls downhill. Because if shit really does roll downhill, I mean, you think about that. If I say, Millie, I don't like that bitch. She a fucking bitch, and she da 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 da. And those da 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 da's might even not even be things that you even noticed before, right? But now I'm calling it out. I'm calling it out. And then you go, yeah, she is a fucking bitch. Yeah, I remember when she said this or did this or whatever. Shit rolls downhill. We ain't fucking perfect over here, right? Ain't none of us perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. But if there are these times where we got to sit there too many times, making up too many excuses, it's time to get away from that situation, because again, shit rolls downhill and that energy will latch. We're trying to live a drama-free life. We're trying to have peace and happiness and joy in our life, not drama shit. I want to read from the book on these cards. I know. Let me, you know what, y'all? I'm gonna grab a beer and grab my glasses and read from the book, because what the book says about these cards is really super awesome. And even like with this crab card, when I read from the book on this, I heard two different readers talking about the crab. Two different readers. One was Empress Rain Tarot, and I think the other one may have been Erica Elmutz, the way that she was getting the vision. I don't quote me on, don't quote me on it. But I heard two different readers talking about the crab, and Rain, she really kind of did, and Dula Martin also. I was thinking about Dula Martin, and Rain and Dula both like inspire me to do this today. Let me get my glasses, and yeah, I'm gonna grab a beer too. create distance. Create distance. Create distance. Don't, the bad thoughts create more bad thoughts, which those bad thoughts manifest into an energy, and then that energy latches. It's when we start having bad thoughts, it's like shift them. And that's easier said than done. But when you find yourself having bad thoughts, retreat. Go back. Sovereignty. Pull it back. Pull it back. That's I think that's what I'm getting at. Why we need the haters out of our life. We need the haters out of our life. We need them the fuck away from us, because all they're doing is creating an energy that we feel, and then like it gets us fucking confused, because it's like, who's doing this shit? Sometimes I think it's like, keep it classy, but sometimes I feel like it's like maybe, telling somebody to fuck off. Get the fuck up out of my energy. Get the fuck up out. If you don't fucking like me, why are you watching me? If you don't fucking like me, why are you hanging around with me? Why you talk to me? You ain't under no motherfucking obligation to be my friend. Not when shit like that's coming out your mouth. Hold on, y'all. Can you hear me back there, or you want me to wait for you to come back? As I'm gonna pull from the book, and it's beautiful, really. It's pretty fucking amazing. Did y'all step away, or can you hear me? Okay, gotcha. So when I look at these cards, right? When I'm looking at these cards, Ren, awareness. You are aware. You are aware. This little birdie told you. And maybe that little birdie was your own gut instinct, right? Crab, retreat. I really want to read from the book on that one. But then there's this elf, mischief, where, people think that it's like, it ain't no big deal. It ain't no big deal, right? It is a big deal. It is a big deal when you're a feeler. You feel that shit, right? And then I got crow, sovereignty. And again, in those moments when you're by yourself, when you're in hermit mode and you feel that, what these motherfuckers, what they truly don't understand is you are an empath, a healed empath, healing, evolving empath. You feel that. You feel that. It's not funny. It's not a fucking joke. It's like you have had an awakening. You can feel this shit and it don't feel right. You don't want to fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Just don't. That's really what I was seeing when I was looking at this shit, right? And let me pull the book on it. It's like these people that we've done so much work on ourselves. Every day, you know, we're trying to be better. Don't take advantage of that. Don't fucking take advantage of people's shit, man. Hell, if you can't support somebody's growth, be happy for them. Go figure out why you can't. All right. What I like about Ren too, it's, you know, the awareness. And the awareness is also self-awareness. You are aware that this is an issue. You are aware that this is a problem. You're aware of it. And it's also self-awareness. It's the last card in the deck. So we're completing cycles. We're getting away from karmic situations. It's the very last card in the deck. So maybe this drama shit is about to end, right? Because we're not playing it anymore. We're not having it anymore. And we don't have to feel some kind of way for not engaging with it, right? I may be small, but I have a big message for you. Are you going to listen or continue to stick your head in the clouds to block out my cheerful song? Because that's kind of what we do, right? Well, you know, they can't really help it. They're fucked up. And we ignore it. You've been so busy trying to achieve your personal goals that your sensitivity to nature has been dulled. Your mind works overtime to reach the dizzying heights of whatever you are striving for. My mission is to raise your awareness so that you can observe your own perceptions and understand the apprehensions of others. Again, it's the same. It's like trying to find that balance where we're not being too critical, too judgmental, because we was there once too, right? We've been in fucking low places, right? Is it? I got friends in low places. Yeah, I was one of them. So we know that everybody's growth, everybody's level, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. So if these people are showing you that they are evolving and they are healing and they are growing, well, we can't knock them for the shit that they do or have done, right? Because we've all done it. It's when they keep fucking doing it. That's when it's like, okay, what's the fucking excuse now? What's the fucking excuse now? The day that I met Dula Martin in the chat, I was doing this reading and I said, a drunken word's a sober thought. And it just, yeah. You are bold and need to live your life in a carefree way. It's time to fly out of your comfort zone and be alert to messages from spirit to inspire others. Following your intuition, following your instinct, keeping it fucking classy, but not you don't have to keep engaging with it. You don't have to keep engaging with it. Be the mesmerizer, draw others in to open their minds to different possibilities and bridge the gap between the material and spiritual worlds, not letting anybody dim your fucking light. You've been through it. I've been through it. We've all been through it. But if we stay in that, if we stay in a woe is me, then we get more fucking woe is me. The spiritual awakening, the meeting my twin and my twin, helping me to evolve and heal and work on some things that come from a real psychic place. Share that shit, right? Talk about that shit. Look. Time to branch out, change direction, and follow the winds of self-realization that beckon you into the new consciousness. Look, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I said in a reading, and I got, talked about kind of crazy, because I said these twin flames are chosen. Oh, twin flames ain't chosen. Well, so they gotta be. They gotta be, because they are fucking connected in ways that we're not connected with other people. So that's what we're here to do, is teach people about unconditional love and shit that's out there. Like, sometimes I think, y'all, is me and my twin flame fucking aliens? Because our 5D communication, that shit be like tune in Tokyo. That ain't regular. That ain't normal. Regular. That's how we communicate. Teaching people how to love people without being in their physical presence, being able to love people but walk away from them at the same time, right? Walk away from. We don't have to be together for me to love you. I don't have to be with you to love you. I can come over here because I love myself more. I love myself more. The twin flames have this magical, mystical, phenomenal thing about them. This is not every day. And it's real. It's real. And we're supposed to talk to other people about it. We're supposed to share what we're experiencing with other people. I think really that's what we're brought here to do. Poetry Witch in the house. Oh my God. Grease 2 tune in Tokyo. Is that when they was down in the he got her down in the bomb shelter room? All right, next. Crab. Shout out to Empress Rain Tarot. Crab, retreat. It is high time to change your direction. I've got two. I will read it. Thank you, poetry. My first two cards out are about direction, right? Direction. It is high time to change your direction with regard to a particularly uncomfortable or threatening situation that you are facing right now. I have been watching you sidestepping, scuttling away, and disappearing into your hole when you could have stood up and defended yourself. Because that's what we do. We want to, the empath in us wants to, oh, well, poor her. Oh, well, poor him, shit. His mom left him on somebody's front porch when he was a baby. And we all fucking been through it, right? Every fucking one of us have been through it. Retreating is not the answer when adversity rears its ugly head. You have a thick suit of protective armor encasing your vulnerabilities, and it's time to stand your ground and repel those who would back you into a corner. Don't back me into a motherfucking corner, right? I'll fucking come out swinging. again, it's like you want to take my kindness for fucking weakness. And then I don't say nothing. Bullshit. Being silenced forces you to withdraw into your shell, leaving you feeling insecure and crabby, right? Be careful not to reveal your soft center or let your guard down. Others will sink their claws into you if you're open to attack. Again, that's going back to what I was saying. These motherfuckers think that because we've had an awakening, because we're empaths, because we're sensitive, because we understand what it feels like to go through those things, that we have compassion. Well, fuck you though. You don't get to just take my kindness for weakness. This is over, you guys. We got to stop allowing people to do this shit to us. A feigned withdrawal is your best option in these circumstances in order to learn about self-protection, boundaries, your personal needs, and how to say no to the demands of others. It's like I was saying in that was it the last video I did or the one before, where the only people that have problems with you setting boundaries are the people that have none. It's like we have to set these boundaries, you guys. We have to set these boundaries with people. Doesn't matter who these people are. The twin flame, the mom, the dad, the kids, the friends, the whoever, the whatever. You set these boundaries, right? Healthy boundaries. It's almost like I used to tell my kids, don't start no shit, won't be no shit, right? More people need to follow that. I got elf, mischief. Again, it's like it's all fun and games until that empath figures out, hey, you don't get to have no more of my energy. Pranks and laughter are all part of my game to lighten up that black mood of yours. When things go missing, be sure to know that it is I who deliberately hides them. But don't fret. This reminded me of when I was saying, in the beginning, when we go, why did that person do that to me? Why did he do that? Why did she do that? And then we start looking at ourselves and we start picking at ourselves. What did I do to make that person do that to me? And we're drawing in more of the whys, right? We're drawing in more of the whys. It is a process. Because with awareness, self-awareness, what part did I play in making that situation happen? It is part of the process. But the more that we stay in that, but why? It's like, if you set your keys down somewhere, or you lose, I lost the earring, right? You lose the earring and you're tearing a fucking house apart looking for that damn earring. But if you stop looking for it, that's when you find it, right? So it's like that. Stop asking why. Because God, spirit, source, your angels, your loved ones, they all heard things that you didn't hear. Stop looking for answers to questions that it don't matter, because it doesn't have any fucking thing to do with you when you're dealing with immaturity, right? Okay, but don't fret. You will find them again as they turn up in the most bizarre ways and in the most improbable places. My magical capers are just for larks, and I mean you no harm. Just trying to grab your attention is all. When you can't take a joke, take a leaf out of my book instead and have fun amongst the trees from ancient woodland and forests are yesteryear's playground to which I serve as protector. Confusion, misunderstanding, and physical mishaps come into play when I'm around, and you may be accused of not playing fairly or sticking to the rules. Understand your magical limits, for if unchecked, your playful nature can too easily tip into the darker aspects of mischief, which could be detrimental to the enthusiasm of others. And that's like that is that finding that balance, because if we get into this dark, heavy place of, well, she did it, he did it, everybody fucking did it, the next one's gonna do it, then we have to learn from it, love from it, heal from it, let it go. We got to find that balance of, not everybody wants to hurt us, not everybody wants to wrong us, but we still need that awareness that follow your gut, use good discernment, balance. And then I got the crow, sovereignty. Am I making sense, y'all? I feel like I'm getting rowdy. I don't know if I'm making sense with this. I know exactly what it is I'm trying to say. I don't know if I'm wording it right. I don't know if it's coming out right. My macabre presence in itself declares that battle has commenced. The primordial cry of deep wounding is consumed within the darkest of your emotions as you sink into the despairing depths of the unknown. From deep within the abyss, I will lend you my spiritual sight to see beyond your limited vision as I bring a message from between the worlds. For it is the mystery and magic of the old ways that beckon you when I soar into your view. I am a harbinger. I don't know. I don't know the word of change and transformation. And having observed you for a while now, I have come to reveal both the strength of your light and the deep magic that can be summoned from the darkness within. As you learn to fly between the worlds, hurts of the past are released. So let go and allow the mighty span of my jet black wings to help you rise up. Feel the power and expansion as you claim sovereignty over all. Again, that is, I'm not going to feel bad because I told you, you're not allowed to talk to me that way. You're not allowed to treat me that way. It does not matter who you are. You are not allowed to treat me that way. I'll be good over here by myself. I'm okay with that. There is no guilt. There is no guilt in releasing this. If there is guilt in releasing this, then that means we're trauma bonded, y'all. I had to learn boundaries with pushy people and discernment to not be so standoffish. The balance. The balance. I asked, what these people wanted you to know. And I got, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. I need more time to figure things out. So again, while we're asking why did that happen? It wasn't about you. I need more time to figure things out. Maybe that is that process. You got to kind of process it, right? It's like a death. You know, it's like a death when you lose someone that you love, and maybe it's like shock, numb, speechless, and then the reality starts to set in, and then you cry, and it fucking hurts, and you cry, and then you get mad. Maybe you even get into like an argument with God. Why her? Why did you take her? You get mad. And then that is all a process. It is all a healing process. You might even, well, if you wouldn't have been doing that, then that wouldn't have happened. You'd still be here today. You look to blame. Maybe you even look at yourself. I didn't tell her what I was thinking. It's a process. It's a process. But as you're going through your process and you're healing, you then come to understand that this person is actually, the soul is better over there. It's peace over there. And they did not, whatever happened with you and that person before they crossed, they didn't take that with them. They didn't take that with them. They're not taking drama shit with them. Whether we're letting go of friends, family members, grieving, loss, death, whatever, is a process. Honor your process. Don't stay there. I got Queen. I was born to love you. So take a chance with me. Let me romance with you. I'm caught in a dream and my dreams come true. So hard to believe this is happening to me. An amazing feeling coming through. I was talking about that. Maybe just to myself, really. Like, I don't know. Sometimes y'all, we just gotta be quiet. We just gotta be quiet. I got the Hermit and the Emperor. You know, the Hermit, he isolates. He goes inward. The Hermit, the Hermit can, in ways reminds me of Temperance, in ways reminds me of the Hierophants. That little bit of spirituality about themselves, a little hood about them, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. But really, the Hermit, they do go inward. They do follow that inner knowing. They know. And that is where the magic happens too, you guys. It's in Hermit mode. That's really where the magic happens, because when you sit down with yourself, you get to know what you can allow and what you won't allow. And you got a leveled up masculine over here that ain't, I don't think's taking no more shit. Taking no more shit. I got oath, I got summon, and I got meditation. Pray on the situation. Sit down, pray on the situation. With oath, yeah, okay, I'm your daughter and I'm supposed to always be in your life, but it don't mean I gotta put up with your bullshit, right? I don't know. Pray on it. Pray on it. If setting these healthy boundaries, when you set healthy boundaries, if it feels better for these people to not be in your life, then they don't need to be in your life, right? If you set these healthy boundaries, then you are creating space for the person to come back around. A healthy boundary creates space for them to come back around. And maybe we come back around later and we're able to see things different. We're able to sit down and have coffee with each other and talk about where we misunderstood one another, where things went wrong. You create that space, right? But you set this healthy boundary, and you move on, and you feel better without this person being in your life, then you know. But you can't know if you don't go there. I got spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. And this is just, like my mouth just dropped when this card came out, because this is basically what I said in that super moon. I think it was the 1st of August, 2nd of August, something like that. That's basically what I said. And I lost. Boom, 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 like that. Feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. Again, I just feel like that's that process. Feel it, go through it, feel it. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. And I think that that's collectively is the challenge. Collectively is the challenge, you guys. Just really using good discernment, not allowing people to fuck us over, but not holding grudges either, right? Because that puts us in that space of getting more of it. Did this make sense to y'all? That makes sense. It's almost like expectations and attachments and shit. You know, being in a space, instead of being emotionally unavailable, being in a space where it's not expected, or not, having an attachment to an outcome. If you don't expect shit, then you're not going to get let down, right? If you don't attach, because how we treat people and what we do for people is not going to be the same for others. So if we have like healthy attachments without expectations, then we won't get in that space of, why me? Why did that happen to me? Why did he hurt me? Why did she hurt me? Why? When you get into a space of knowing that everyone's not like you, it when you lose this, it doesn't sting as bad. Yeah, Amelia, I'm Gemini moon, right? And I've done that before. I've done that. Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't get to treat me like shit. I've cut plenty of people out of my life. for me, I was such a grudge holder. You fucked me over not once, not twice, not three times, but I'll start getting pissed at myself. And I don't I don't want I don't want to say fuck you to people, and I don't want to be pissed off at myself either. Because if I say fuck you to people, then I am still in that energy of judgment, right? And I don't want to judge. But I have to be able to go, oh no, 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 no. um and not doing this, taking things personal. Yeah, it's like expect nothing. And then so when something shows up or someone does something, somebody sends you something overseas, right? It's like, oh, I love this. And it was so thoughtful. It's so right on time. And I use it. I was writing in it today. Um, not expecting anything from anyone. So then when they do something sweet, it's so exciting, and it makes you smile and it makes you happy. Um, these expectations, we have to get out of the expectations because people, they're not gonna be like us. And then again, not allowing this self-judgment and this like for a long time when I stopped dating and I stopped having sex, it was, I have a bad picker. I pick the wrong people. And maybe they're not bad people, they're just not right for me. And so it's like I stopped, I stopped. But that wasn't really good either because it it put me in a, like, what is so wrong with my picker that I keep picking these people so I just be by myself? It was deeper than that. So it was deeper than that. So I had to go into hermit mode to figure out why it wasn't that my picker was broke. There was some things going on in the inside of me that was a little bit maybe bent, not broke, that I needed to take care of. Yes, Millie. The grudge, holding the grudge holds that energy, holds that energy. It's, I'm telling you, like, I used to be like, if you fuck me over, take for an example, a coworker, right? A coworker. You fuck me over, one, I won't forget it because you'll do it again, right? You'll do it again. I wouldn't even make eye contact. If I'm not making eye contact with you, if we work together and I won't even look you in your face, it's like you do not exist in my world. I don't make eye contact with you. I walk right past you, don't make eye, unless, I'm just like thinking and my mind's off in fucking la la land somewhere. But somebody that I've worked with like on the regular and I won't look them in the face, it's like, you don't even have, you don't exist. Like it, like remember in the movie Big Daddy when the little boy, when Adam Sandler gave the little boy the glasses to put on, now they can't see you. It's kind of like that. If I don't look at you, then you ain't shit in my life. It's not a good place to be. That's not a good place to be, because you're carrying that anger. You're carrying that anger and judgment, and that's low vibrational. We're trying to evolve, y'all. We're trying to grow and heal and be better, and finding the balance of not carrying it, not carrying it, but don't get it twisted either. Don't get it twisted either. It's definitely collective. It's definitely collective. It's not just a me thing. It's a lot of people are going through this. A lot of people. So again, I say my best advice on this situation is to, have your process. Have your process, but don't stay there. Go through your process, but just don't stay there. And especially don't let someone else's thoughts or opinions of you be a reality in your head. How's that saying go? Don't don't allow someone to rent space in your head for free or some sort of shit. I don't know. Somebody said that. I don't know who said that. Yeah. And that's also what other people say or think or believe about me. Ain't none of my business unless, they say it to me. And then we can sit down, right? One seven one seven 11717. Um, oh, Millie, I was just saying, follow your process, because we all have a process, how we process it, right? The hurt, the mad, the anger, the sad. I was just using death as an example, because in ways when we lose someone, right? Whether it's this, and not lose like they died, but when you lose a friend, or you're not going to the family barbecue anymore, or whatever, that is a process, like death. No, it's not extreme, but sometimes it can't be that extreme, because it's like I really don't even know if I ever really want this person around me ever again. I don't know. So it is a process that we go through. Honor your process, right? But don't stay there, and don't take away from the situation that it was about you personally, unless you know that you were personally wrong. Then make it right. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize to my kids all the time. I'll say the craziest damn shit, and then I'm like, did I just hurt your feelings? Did I? If I'm wrong, I have to say, I look at that situation, I evaluate that situation, and I see where I went wrong in that situation. I need I need to apologize for that. The person will either accept my apology or they won't. But when it comes to it being the other way around, where this person has hurt you, probably I'd say 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get an apology. 9 times out of 10, you won't get an apology. And that was always really super hard for me too. How do I forgive people that aren't sorry? That was my biggest grudge holding experience, is like, they're not even sorry. So how do I forgive someone that's not sorry? And then when I really started to understand that it was really truly never about me, it was their own fucked up shit, that's where I started going, and that's more of the healed empath, because you can see what they went through, you can see what they've gone through, you can understand it, you can have empathy for it, but we don't have to engage. And then we truly can release with love and light, free that space up. Hey girl, hey. Millie, have y'all paid for your food? That's where I was born. That's where I was born, right there, Millie. So you want to know something I did at a Burger King one time? You wanna tell her what I did? Erica, was you in my chat Thursday? I said you were. I said you were, but then I was like, was she there? You want to know what I did, Millie, at a Burger King? Yeah. No, that's not where I was born. I was born. I said, I think Erica and Dula's gone. And then I was like, am I seeing shit? Tell her to pick somebody that's in line, right? That's in line. Randomly pick somebody and go pay for their food. Or go up to the cash register and pay for the next person's food. And then keep the rest. Love you too, girl. I just had this big discussion about letting people go, right? And finding the balance, Erica. Maybe you go back and check it out later. Exactly, Erica. Exactly, Millie. And then if she, you know, she goes up there, right? Goes up to the cash register, and somebody gets in line behind her. Hey, I want to put $20 on the person behind me, whatever. And then she'll do a good thing. She won't feel so bad. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's pull some tarot on it. Ask her if she sees a mom giving the business to one of the kids. two kids, maybe they look alike. Two little kids, maybe they look alike. Or the daughter's getting lippy with the mom, and the mom is telling the kids to sit down or something. I think it's the family that has two kids. I don't see a dad. I see a mom, though. The Emperor was in that deck. Dad might be there too. There might be a mom and a dad, but I think they've got two kids, and I think one, if not both, of the kids are misbehaving. Mom, dad, and two kids. If it's not a mom and a dad, it's two grown women and two kids. Or maybe like a mom, a teenager, and two little kids. I think the dad's there too. There's definitely two kids. There's definitely, whoever that money belongs to, there's definitely two little kids there, for sure. All right, y'all. So I wanted to come on and do that because I think that collectively we're all kind of experiencing that. I hope that message helps you guys. Does anybody want a card? Anybody want a card before I wrap this up? It's probably two little girls. You may. It's probably two little girls and an older girl. And I would, if I was her, I would just say, did you lose something? Are you missing something? I wouldn't just walk over there and be like, are you missing $50? You missing something? And then if she doesn't get it, pay it forward. I did that. I think it was either like the Marine Corps birthday or Veterans Day, and I was in line at the Burger King, and I looked up, and this man behind me, he had, it was either a Semper Fi or a veteran sticker or tag or something. And I gave the guy, the cashier, I was like, I don't know. It wasn't a lot, y'all. $10-$20. I'm like, buy that guy's food behind me. I found a rolled up $20 bill on the ground. I was like, that's somebody's toot toot. And I damn sure wasn't gonna go ask if somebody was missing their toot toot. I was like, I fucking kept it. But stuff, I think it belongs to them. Two little girls and I just got real super goosed. I think it belongs to that mom. She should just walk over there and say, did you lose something or are you missing something? Fuck, I don't know. But I think that is who it belongs to. The emperor flew out of that deck, but he didn't belong in that deck. Erica, you got the goat. Potency. Didn't I say that in a reading the other day? Somebody thinks you're the goat. $707. $707. I've been seeing 717, y'all, like crazy. Hello there. I thought I might find you down here. What you need is a real push to get you unstuck and out of this rut. Let me oblige. I may be a stubborn old thing, but I'm not one to shy away from a little headbutting. I have got all the guts, balls, horns, drive, and power to get you moving again, be it physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Take a good sniff. That's funny. I was just talking about somebody's toot toot. Take a good sniff. I am in the air all around you. Stomp on the ground, and I am under your feet. Now look behind you. I am at your back. So potent is my power that you must be very clear now of your intent. Use it for a greater good, for an outcome that is beneficial, not detrimental or vengeful. And that's kind of what we was talking about, in the beginning of this, Erica. I don't know what you heard or what you caught, but maybe, going back, that might help. Maybe. I do not judge, though many judge me. That's what I was talking about. But abuse my gift and you will be the one left to clear up the mess. That's what we were talking about. So if you are truly ready to take things up a notch, I am here. All you need to do is ask. Did I tell you, Erica? Remember, I did say that. I did say that about the you were here. The I'll be. Yeah, girl, like he's trying to tell you, like I was telling my kids, I was telling my kids, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. That was like a motto in our house, right? And you got obedience here too. That's justice. That's justice. Oh. What did I do with that book? Erica, that's a card 48, breaks down to a 12, which will break down to a 3. Also, to Erica, it is 2 cards away from the last card in the deck. So you're almost there. You're almost there. 7-11. What rules are you considering when you ask yourself? You will be sorry if you are going to break a rule that is in place to protect you and others. Even though you may not like authority right now, this is the time to obey what has already been set in motion. This is the time to learn the lay of the land and to follow the customs that keep things in order. Learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them to suit you. You got it, Millie. Yes. Yeah, and I'm really super goosed up about it too, Erica. I appreciate you too. I do. I appreciate you. You got, wow, Trey Songz. Can't be friends. I wish we never did it, and I wish we never loved it, and I wish I never fell so deep in love with you, and now ain't no way we can be friends. The way it felt, no faking it. Maybe we're moving just a little too fast, but what we've done, we can't take it back. Now I'm sitting here halfway crazy. You put it on somebody, Erica. You put it on somebody. You put it on somebody, and that they got their dopamines all fucked around. They don't know if they love you, lust you, what. Is this love, white snake? I can't stop the feeling. I've been this way before, but with you, I found the key to open any door. I can feel my love for you growing stronger day by day, and I can't wait to see you again so I can hold you in my arms. Erica put it on somebody. Got them sprung like a broken motherfucking mattress. She did. And then there's that I'll be there, the Jackson 5. If I could reach you follows that. Erica put it on them. Let's get her one of these love oracles. Just because I'm nosy as fuck. I know it, girl. That'll get you in trouble too. Fucking people like a damn porn star. It'll get you in trouble. You got separation and ascending. So somebody missing you, Erica. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Look like a clock. Need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal, progress. Looks like Erica had to put somebody in the timeout seat. Go sit the fuck down. Go sit the fuck down and learn yourself. Go sit the fuck down and learn yourself. Millie. All right, what we got here? Bat. This is I'm goosed up. I'm goosed up. And that little pre-shuffle that I had, and Millie, didn't we get 2 cards that talked about direction? Because this card says direction. You know, and the bat's like blind as a bat, you know. I just feel like it really, with this card, and I know I said, you know, you all use your own intuition, but I can't help but to feel like with this card, it's like that, you know, I don't know where I'm going, but I need to know where I stand. I don't know. I felt like I needed to tell you that. I don't know where I'm going, but I need to know where I stand. Direction. Yeah, I think we got 2 cards that talked about moving into a different direction. Those first 2 cards. And there, look, there's that 717, y'all. I keep seeing the 717. So, yes. Direction. I understand you have lost your direction in life. It's not easy navigating the darkness alone, but I can help you hone all your senses to assist you in the transition from dark to light. Come join me as I hang upside down on this tree and help you view the world from a different perspective. It's kind of like the hangman too, right? As a spiritual navigator, I can help you discover your inner wisdom as you walk between the worlds. As you let go of fears masking your true potential and prepare for the changes to come. Your psychic abilities reemerge. This is an important shift from death to rebirth, changing direction from the old self and old habits that are no longer needed to a new transposition. As I guide you through the dark night of the soul, you will no longer be misunderstood or rejected by others. As the light of a new day beckons, you will put the past behind you and fly fearlessly toward illumination. And I mean, that's kind of like what we was talking about, right? It's kind of like, you still hear poetry? You lost it for a minute. That's sort of kind of, what we was talking about. Millie. That card went flying. High Priestess of Earth with Invisible at the bottom of the deck. And that's going into that too, where people weren't recognizing you before. You're like, you don't recognize me? Well, that's cool. I recognize my motherfucking self over here. Card number 3. Three one 316 3. So that's a 10. So we're putting an end to this bullshit. My vampire high priestess of earth symbolizes all things in the physical world. Your body, the body of earth, and the things you surround yourself with. Now is the time to eat well, get rest, and connect to the power, of earth by walking barefoot. Be mindful, knowing you are a child of flesh and bone who came alive through the blending of earth magic and your spirit. If your question is about a situation with a friend or a love interest, know that the high priestess of earth is asking you to wait until you see tangible evidence of what you seek to understand about this relationship. Perhaps a first kiss or some shared activity will give you more insight into your question. Stay grounded and wait and see. That was another thing too that we was talking about, with like the healthy boundaries and shit, because if we can make it a healthy boundary, then we are keeping that space for a comeback. It's, if we had to tell somebody just to fuck right off, it's kind of like, yeah, that might be done with that. Might just be done with that. The Chaser and Heartbroken at the bottom of the deck. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue, heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Cycle complete. That's what I got for you. Did anybody else want a card? Oh, let me get you a song, Millie. Let's get you a song. Yes. You got it, poetry. Millie, your song is Consequences. Camilla Cabello. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Consequences. Camilla. Maybe that's Chabello. Loving you was sunshine, safe and sound, a steady place to let down my defenses, but loving you had consequences. And then Vanessa Williams at the bottom of the deck, save the best for last. That's beautiful, though. That's beautiful. Sometimes the snow comes down in June. Sometimes the sun goes round the moon. I see the passion in your eyes. Sometimes it's all a big surprise. We was talking about that too, right? It's a surprise when you don't expect shit, it's this surprise. Because there was a time when all I did was wish you'd tell me this was love. It's not the way I hoped or how I planned, but somehow it's enough. Save the best for last. Consequences. Hey, these songs though, y'all, these songs have been on point, right? No expectations. Oh, poetry. Yeah. Poetry might be putting it on somebody too, though. Oh, 24 and a 15. But somebody might be wanting to put it on you there, homegirl. Card 24, that's a 6. Fragment, that's card 15, that's a 6. That's balance, right? 6 plus 6, though, that's 12. That's a 3. Oh, somebody might be in the way of you. so, somebody be thinking about you, poetry. You see that? Cabello. Cabello. Cuban. That's a Cuban chick that sang that song, huh? I speak redneck, y'all, and I sing redneck. That's why I don't sing on the channel very often. 24. She in that spicy Scorpio energy. She's Scorpio. Her birthday's coming up too. November. What is it? Poetry. This is funny too. We've been talking at the 7th, 11-7. There is a fine balance between desire that is pure and the obsession that arises in the insatiable thrill of danger. Be careful that what you desire remains good and that your wanting doesn't cause hurt to yourself or another. It is best that you move cautiously forward. If you're asking about a relationship, you may be developing an obsessive fever that will take a long time to recover from. Ask yourself, what is the nature of your desire? Why do you want this so badly? Beware, there is also a hidden agenda and lust. What is yours? And then there's fragment. Family, friends, work, study. Activities can all seem unrelated to each other. My child, you are always whole. Even if at times things feel separate and fragmented, this is only an illusion. Choosing this symbol reminds you that all moving parts of your life are important. If the one you're asking about seems confusing, focus on the one that brings you clarity. Be here now and know that I, Nyx, love you and see you as beautiful and whole, regardless of how disconnected things seem. Also, remember to take a step back when you're trying to understand something. You may be looking at only one piece of a giant puzzle, a fragment of the truth. See the big picture through my eyes, and no matter what, all is well. Somebody got the hots for poetry too. What y'all doing? Pheromones all in the air. It is Scorpio season though. That's a lot of cards trying to get out of there. That's a lot. Was trying to get out of there. Crazy Kenny Rogers. I just called to say I love you, Stevie Wonder. All out of love. Air Supply. Love Bites. Def Leppard. Give me one for poetry, please. I'll be. This is the one, y'all, with a groovy kind of love. Ooh, I love a groovy kind of love. This one's probably my favorite in the whole deck, but I like this song too. This is the one I was telling y'all about that night, and I said if I'll Be comes out, I'm gonna shit. And it was I'll Be, but it was the Jackson 5, not Edwin McCain. So you got I'll Be Edwin McCain poetry. Tell me that we belong together. Dress it up with the trappings of love. I'll be captivated. I'll hang from your lips instead of the gallows of heartache that hang from above. I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. Somebody got it. Somebody got it bad for poetry. And then groovy kind of love. I love this song. I swear, y'all, I'm pretty for sure this is my favorite song in this deck. Anytime you want to, you can turn me on to anything you want to, anytime at all. Somebody's got it bad. When when I kiss your lips, oh, I start to shiver, can't control the quivering inside. Wouldn't you? Bizarre love triangle comes next. Wouldn't you agree, baby? You and me gotta love fucking Phil Collins. Y'all love Phil Collins. Let's get her one love oracle. Self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth. Time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation with engagement ring at the bottom of the deck. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Do I need one, y'all, or am I good? Millie, did your daughter find out if that was that family's money? You're welcome. Thank you. Was that song? I didn't know that song. The whatchamacallit song. I didn't know that song. I don't know a lot of songs in this deck. Millie, was that family's money? Did she say? Do me? I can't read for myself. It's called she's got two editions of this poetry. It's what's that chick's channel? Celestial Forecast by Carrie. Heart Songs, Songs in the Key of Love. She's got another deck too. It's like, I think it's a 90s. I am country for sure. Hillbilly. I'm hillbilly. Um, she's got a 90s edition too. And I think Celestial Forecasts by Carrie, I think, don't quote me on it, y'all, but I think she teams up with Mystic Moon sometimes. She used to. I don't know. I don't really watch her channel. I got perfect. I got perfect. Ed Sheeran. And I got that same song, Jennifer Holiday, at the bottom of the deck. And I'm telling you, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. You look perfect tonight. Ed Sheeran, y'all. That's just so twin flamey. Yeah, I'm country as fuck. I can't read myself, y'all. So if I say my name and it's like I'm putting myself, it's like putting myself separate. I get the message better because it's like I'm not really reading me. I know that sounds weird. Like you have y'all ever talked to people that talk about themselves in the party? Like, why does he keeps calling himself his own name? We know what your fucking name is. But when I try to pull for myself, I have to say like keep it separate. And I got beauty. Somebody thinks I'm pretty. So somebody thinks I'm pretty even when I look a mess, right? Maybe somebody wants to give me a flower. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. I hope all is good out there. Country. It's like the guys that's kind of country, right? They're more they're more like about their women, you know? Is country guys, it seems like maybe they're like old school, you know? They want my flower. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe Millie. Let's put a sexy on it. Do they want my flower? Pipe down, mister. Pipe down, mister. I felt that. He's like, yeah, I'll put a sexy on it. With big ass titties. They're so big. I know. Sweet. So somebody doesn't know if they want to be sweet to me or fuck me all dirty like. Let's put a sexy on it. Ten of Wands, 13 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody wants to get me all like in a pretzel. Listen, mister, I'm not that flexible, okay? And the burdens already. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody thinks I'm sexy. Look, there's 113. What is this? Poetry. What's card 5? Is that the Hierophant card 5? Yeah, look. And he's holding on to her titties too. Is that card 5? Somebody wants to like bend me all around like a damn pretzel. Like, what is you doing right now? What's 5? Poetry, what's 5? What is it? 3? Is 3 the Empress? It's the Hierophant. So 3 is the Empress. I think 5 is the Hierophant. Is it Judgment? I know it. I know it, Millie. I know it. It put it on them like a fucking porn star, and then they get all crazy acting. Shit. Me and Erica's like, but that's the only way I know how to fuck. It is the Hierophant. So yeah, that's strong. That's strong. That's strong. That's spiritual. That's yeah. So that's respect right there. That's respect right there. Somebody respects me. And they want to fuck me. They want to fuck me like a pretzel. I'm so dying to know what happened with the family. You have to tell me later. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for listening to that beginning. I hope that that helps somebody. I know it helped me. It's we're just moving people getting rid of the old to free up space for the new, I feel, is what's going on. And we have to use discernment. We have to, you know, the hierophant, the hierophant. That's, a little hood, a little spiritual, don't get it twisted. Yes, I'm good, I'm sweet, I'm nice. I will help you any way that I can, but don't fucking take my sweetness and my kindness for stupidity, weakness, or ignorance, because I am none of those, right? And if we have to be that way, we have to be that way, right? Finding that balance to where I will go there if I have to go there. I don't want to go there, so let's don't go there. But also too, not allowing these motherfuckers to dim our light or to keep us emotionally unavailable, because just because that motherfucker did it and that motherfucker did it doesn't mean that there are people out there that don't want to love us for our internal beauty, not in this outside material shit what they can get from us, right? There are people out there that they're leveling up every day. And now they ain't got to be perfect, because we ain't perfect, right? But this old fake ass, phony ass, in my motherfucking face bullshit, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Better than that. I work too hard on myself to lower myself for somebody that don't really give a fuck about me. Exactly. Exactly. Staying out of that why. Why did this happen? It's funny when I first started reading, right? And reading for money. Reading for money. Well, no, not even reading for money, because when I first started reading people, I didn't take money. I read them. Um, I read them, and then when I started taking money, that was for charity. That was for charity. It was kind of like I had to be super, super secure with my readings, super. I had to know my shit was on point, right? I had to know my shit was on point, and that I could be able to advise well in order to accept money from people. And I knew that the people that I was reading, they weren't going to be like me, and that was okay. They didn't have to be like me. I had to be where I was to be able to help, because it wasn't, for me, y'all, it wasn't just like, oh, okay, here, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, that's your six of pentacles. Oh yeah, that's your two of cups. It wasn't about, flipping cards and just blowing smoke up people's asses and telling them what they wanted to hear. you know I had to be able to say, they're telling me what you don't see, what you don't know. And it wasn't about being better than anybody. How could I advise anybody if I hadn't done been there myself? I've been there. That didn't work. It didn't work for me, and it's not going to work for you. And that'll piss people off, right? Because you ain't telling them what they want to hear. It'll piss people off, and you'll lose people. And I lost people, and it was hard. And when I was reading people that I knew, and I was seeing all their dirty dirts, I wasn't judging them. I wasn't judging them. I was trying to help them understand. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. It don't fucking work. Working on you, doing that level of work, it is a lonely road. It's a lonely road, and I think now it's like this path that we're all kind of on right now is get the fuck out of my way. I've been over here minding my business, taking care of myself, doing good things for people. Get the fuck out of my way, so my goodness can come, so I can reap the benefits and the rewards for being a good person, for being selfless, for for helping people, even though there wasn't a single motherfucker that wanted to help me, right? Getting low vibrational energy out of our way. And when I say low vibrational energy, again, I'm not saying that these people are low down, dirty, damn dogs. They're vibrating here. We're vibrating here. Therefore, we're not a match anymore. Know your worth. You are worth so much. You are so beautiful, each and every single one of you. Don't ever let a motherfucker dim your light. Don't ever let a motherfucker think that you ain't a badass. Y'all are fucking badasses. You need people in your life to love you, support your success, support, you know, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Feeling guilt for letting people go is trauma bonds. Feeling guilt for letting people go is trauma bonds. If we are feeling guilt for letting people go, we need to go heal trauma bonds, right? That shit ain't easy. I love you guys so much. Each and every one of you, even the ones in the back. I love y'all. I love y'all because the ones in the back, they ain't bringing all this hate towards me. The ones in the back, they ain't bringing the hate. They ain't bringing the negativity. They just back there loving on themselves. So especially them ones that want to watch the titty videos 113 fucking times back there. They loving on themselves a little bit too much. Don't just y'all already know I can feel that shit, right? I feel that shit. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for supporting me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for choosing yourself and not putting up with the goddamn bullshit. You don't have to. You don't have to. And you feel no guilt about it. Keep going, keep pressing, keep moving, keep pushing. Y'all are dope as fuck. Love you. Happy Halloween, and we'll see you guys next time. Okay. Bye, y'all. I'm getting ready to go read your email poetry. I went deep with you, girl, didn't I? I went deep. I mean, I was feeling that shit, though. I was connecting dots like motherfucking. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being sweet to each other in the chat. That's real. That's real. That's love. Salute, sister. Y'all have a beautiful Saturday night and a happy Halloween. I'm going to get to them last four zodiacs. Maybe Thursday, maybe Saturday. Thank y'all so much. One love. One love. That's it. That's it. That's it. Someone wants to go deeper. Somebody does. That's what we're doing, though. We're going deep. We're going deep on this motherfucker, right? Love you guys so much. Happy Halloween.